Hi, and I'm here with another episode of Scottsbluff Public Schools Teacher Tips, but this month, instead of our usual teacher guest, we have a special visitor that's here all the way from New York City. So, Mr. Florencio Palomo, glad to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so you came all this way to Scottsbluff to meet with us about the Splash Arena.
Correct.
So, why is the Splash Arena important to you?
The splash is important to me because I nearly drowned as a child, and 22 years ago I was hired by the city of Scottsbluff, and I actually got over my fears of swimming and learned how to swim at the splash pool. That experience of learning how to swim solidified my career in aquatics and had followed me through my last 18 years of swimming and has led me to owning my own swim academy in New York City. So that's why the splash is very special to me.
How do you think that you can help the Scottsbluff community in facilitating a renovation of our Splash Arena?
The way that I would like to help, and I think the way I can help, is with my contacts in New York City, being able to know a lot of people who can put on fundraisers on a larger scale in New York City that can attract a lot of people and hopefully raise a lot of funds, more so than the limitations of this community can. I think that is step one in raising more funds for the splash.
So you've been here, you've met with some of us from the school district, you toured the Splash facility,
Yes.
you toured the high
Yes.
school. In addition to the board and the school district people, what other community groups have you met with over the past few days?
Well, we met with the Splash Foundation, which is a foundation that's very much in needing to come together to make sure that that splash pool is safe. We also met with the YMCA, talking about what our future is going to be like with both pools, or with a pool with the YMCA and a pool with the splash, how we can come together, how we can possibly collaborate on a really nice aquatic center for the community as well.
Okay, well it sounds like your vision for the Splash is a lot bigger than just reopening the doors.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit more about what you see the future of that pool being.
Well, the future of the splash pool for me is making that competitive pool much larger. Currently, it's a 6-lane competitive swim pool. I would like to see 8 lanes. Having it 8 lanes would attract more swim teams to come compete against our amazing Bearcat swimmers, as well as including a diving well, so that we can expand our diving team and continue with our diving team so we can make them compete as well. In addition to that, we would love to have a smaller heated pool that we can use for our special needs students, for our elderly, and for also therapy. And I also have an idea of having an aquatic park, something smaller on a smaller scale, but something very appropriate for the community, that the people can come and have fun with swimming and put the skills that they're going to use, or learn rather, in our classes to test into a swimming environment. And also something that will attract other people to come to the community and allow our community to expand, hopefully economically as well.
Okay, so whether I'm a parent or a staff member here at Scottsbluff or just a community member, how can we help?
Well, the first thing I would love to have people do is just a big thumbs up. Get behind me and my team of just wanting the splash to be saved. I think that's the first step that the community can do. And of course, as we get closer and we do smaller fundraisers here in the area, buy a cupcake, buy a burrito, buy a shirt, buy a bumper sticker, whatever the case may be, to help fuel the cost that we're going to need to make the splash happen. And give me your ideas. Let me know, do you want to see something different? What type of lessons do you want? Do you have a crazy idea that you saw at a pool somewhere else that you think we could implement here in our community? Let me know. Let me know what you're excited about. And more importantly, let me know what you're going to will make it happen for you to make this enjoyable aquatic center fit into your family and to make it fit into the community. How can we help you help us make it even nicer?
Well, that's great. I think your excitement is contagious, and I think this is going to be a really good time for us with aquatics.
Well, hopefully. I agree.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being a guest, and we'll see you next time.
Well, thanks for having me.